people asking, how do I thin paint correctly? Time for an Airbrush tutor quick tip. Thinning your paint depends heavily on the type of paint that you're actually using. Let's say you're airbrushing at 25 psi. But the general rule with airbrushing is to thin your paints to around the same thickness as milk. Not skim milk, full cream milk. The type of paints that you use are what's going to determine the type of thinner that you use. Have a look at your paint brand and see what they recommend you thin your paint with. Because I don't know. I'm just some stupid Australian guy with a dumb accent. So check your paint manufacturer and see what type of thinner they recommend you use. Now I'll show you the procedure that I go through to mix my colours. So here we have two versions of exactly the same colour. So let's take a quick look and determine whether we could put them straight into our airbrush or if they require thinning. I'll give 1 or 2 drops of the transparent, and next to that I'll put 2 drops of an opaque, and let's observe which one runs faster. Now, judging by the thickness of both of these paints, I would recommend thinning both of them. To demonstrate, I'll just add some of this illustration base before I put any colour into the airbrush. See how easily that moves? Similar to milk. I'll then add some opaque yellow, pop the lid back on, and give it a good mix. Have a look at how the paint moves in the airbrush. That's perfectly thinned. You know your paint is thinned correctly when you're getting good coverage on the surface and it comes out of the airbrush smoothly. And this has been an Airbrush Tutor quick tip. I hope you've learnt something, tell your friends, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Spreading the love.